with bringing in Coach Spavital, can you talk about what he's going to bring to the offense? And you talked about a little bit there, but how you approach the transfer portal to run his offense.
Yes. I think he's going to maximize the gray. I think he's going to allow our speed and our skill to play fast. And whereas maybe something had to be done, and there are still things that have to be done this certain way, and this block's got to occur this certain angle, with this certain foot up, with this certain hand placement. But I think the ability to say, hey, we're going to run a choice route, and if they're up, we're going to settle it down. If they're low, we're going to take the top off. If they're out, we're going to bend it in. And be able to have those type of markers where a quarterback and a receiver can get in sync, and then have tempo where stuff's happening fast and you're on the ball fast, and have really wide splits to where you feel like you're isolated, where it's just you and the offender, and there's no one else, in a neighbor, in an area code that's near you. I think all of those things add to points and add to confidence in offense. And I think the ability to bring people in that fit that can play in space, that have the ability to play slot, the ability to play on a number one receiver, either the Z or X, but be a matchup problem, could be a tight end type body. I think those are all things that we're able to address in the portal to help the offense.
With you taking on more of that nitty-gritty role and Coach Spavital focusing more on offense, how do you stay focused on some of those big picture responsibilities that come with the job, and how difficult has that transition been for you?
It's been a lot. I think that the style of coaching that I've done just with defense is like full immersion into it. And that's hard to do when you have another job, And so to try to balance that out and to get that to where you can be an effective leader is really the thing I'm working through right now. And, I rely on the team that we have, the coaches and the leadership with our staff. And we'll plan things out and talk things as they come. And then if there's things that need addressing, right, to be able to kind of sit down and really talk through all of it and put a plan together of, hey, this is how we did it in the past. Is this an autocorrect thing, or does this need a new way to look at it? And so all of those things kind of snap me back into it, But I think one of the fears, I know in the past I wasn't involved on defense, and one of the fears when I took this job was that I would be, walking down the hall and someone would be walking the other way or walking towards me, and it'd be a player, or it'd be a staff member or a wife of a staff member or someone, and I wouldn't recognize them or I wouldn't acknowledge them. I'd just be so lost in whatever, football. And I can do that. I've been known to do that, And so I didn't want to do that here. And I just, I think there's got to be some. I'm counting on some growth from the person that I was to this version of it, or we can balance that out better.